Hello, and welcome to a tiny little unenveloping. This, my friends, is a secondhand unboxing. I started it off in the back so you wouldn't watch me for 5 minutes, struggling to open past the layers of tape that's on this. This, my friends, is How to Tell a True War Story by Tim O'Brien, which was published in October of 2022 through Thornwillow Publications. It was their October 2022 dispatch, as they call it. Thornwillow. Oh, English is difficult for me today. The Thornwillow Dispatch is a monthly, kind of like box, if you will. It's a monthly little publication that Thornwillow does. Thornwillow being a very big letterpressing group. They do a lot of letterpressed note cards, letterpressed books. The books are usually way out of my price range, and I've never really collected these little chapbooks before, but just this past month, I had gotten a Bradbury chapbook through Subterranean Press, and so I just, put a little eBay search. I've checked out their site. You can buy the chapbooks by themselves on the site. The monthly dispatch is like $30 a month. After that, you can buy them for starting at $45. Well, anyways, somebody on eBay had How to Tell a True War Story by Tim O'Brien available for cheaper than that $45 price that you would have to pay on their actual site. And they had a make an offer option. So I made an offer for even cheaper than that, and he accepted. So I am a happy camper. So I know that their publications come in several layers. This is just this is the classic edition. I believe the patron edition is the one above that. The classic edition is the $30 one, probably $35 with shipping maybe. I don't even know. It comes with nice little letterpress printed paper wrappers like this. The book is not really bound into it. The chapbook is not bound into it, but you can see it is in fact bound. The book itself is printed letterpress, but it does, like I said, just kind of lay loosely within the wrappers, which is A-okay for me. The book itself is also printed letterpress, this being How to Tell a True War Story with Tim O'Brien. Tim O'Brien is a veteran who has written many a tale on the Vietnam War, including The Things They Carried, which was a collection of stories in the Vietnam War. This was actually featured in one of the stories in The Things They Carried. Actually, I have a signed trade edition of Things They Carried. It's a great collection. Also listened to the audiobook of that one, which was read by Bryan Cranston. That was a deal on Audible many, many years ago. Does a great job with that. Anyways, this talks about the horror of war and essentially how many things can be made up, but the horrors of war, the absolutely brutal stories, are too brutal to make up. Great read, powerful read. You should check out The Things They Carried. And I figured, you know what? I'm happy to get a copy of this, especially, it's a small little book, little chapbook, little short story, but it's a very nice short story. Not nice and skipping through the flowers or anything, but nice as in powerfully written. There we go. Oh, okay. There's little descriptions on this. So this is one of the 600 that were printed on warm white felt paper and bound in letterpress wrappers. 150, that's the patron edition above it. Printed on milkweed antique vellum paper and bound in paste paper wrappers. Then you have the letter editions, 26 bound, which I believe are bound in hardcover. Yeah, half cloth. 8 copies are printed on pearl white cotton and bound in half Morocco leather bound covers. That is far above. This is 100. This is the 121st imprint of the press. Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, if you are a fan of getting letterpressed goodies in the mail every month, I believe it's a monthly dispatch, check out Thornwillow Dispatch. Every single month, you get a different title. This is the classic edition, which is $30 a month. Then you get the patron edition above that, which I think is $100. You get a patron edition and a classic edition at that price. Patron edition having a different binding on it, a little bit higher quality. And then you get up from there, you get like the crazy hard-bound versions, which too pricey for me, but hey, maybe they're for you. Anyways, thank you very much to the seller on eBay for the wonderful deal on this. Very, very happy with the purchase. Thank you for Thornwillow Press for just the gorgeous publications in general. Very much looking forward to checking out more from them, just because I like letterpressed works. It's very interesting. And I'll be interested to see what they come out with in the future. Although I know, like I said, they've published 100. They've been doing this for years. They've done Asimov. They've done, I think they've done some Vonnegut as well. They've done a whole bunch. Octavia E. Butler, I believe, Thornwillow Press did the letterpress edition of Kindred, which was very high-end, fine-pressed publication. I did not swing for that. This is actually only the second Thornwillow Press title I've ever purchased. The first being the Bradbury short story, 0 Hour. Was that 0 Hour? I think that was 0 Hour that I got from Subterranean Press. Maybe I'm just thinking of a different title. Who knows? It was a Bradbury short story that was offered through Subterranean Press. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see you around next time.